Tātaka. This will be interesting. I call the Honourable Member Paul Quinn.
Tēnā koe, Mr. Speaker.
Tēnā koe.
Tēnā koutou te whare. Mr. Speaker, being one that has always been conscious of my limitations and being advised to focus on my strengths, I don't want to, in my contribution to this debate, I don't want to comment on the issue of the spelling of Whanganui or Whanganui, because I take my guidance from my relation across the side, and I defer to him on matters of tikanga. So I thought that I would focus instead, in my small contribution to this debate, just to explain firstly what is happening by this bill. And what is actually happening is that having settled the Ngāti Apa claim, just one of many claims that this government has settled in this very short period, I think something like 17 claims in 3 years, as opposed to how many in 9? 16 and 9. We've achieved in 3 years what the previous administration achieved in 9 long years.
Yeah, we left you 11.
Anyway, having settled the Ngāti Apa claim, part of that settlement had half of the Whanganui forest going to Ngāti Apa, and a cross-claimant to that forest was, in fact, this Whanganui iwi group, who had a claim to the second half, or the bottom half of the forest, and similarly with the Whanganui prison land. And so having, if you will, settled the rightful owners to those particular two assets, the government has taken a very pragmatic step in letting, because in fact the Whanganui party agreed that in any settlement going forward they wanted these two assets, then this government has got on with the job, given those assets on account as part of a future full and final settlement, and that provides assets and a capability and a resourcing to those claimants. And that is a very big issue, of course, in the treaty settlement process, is claimants having resource. And this is one way that this government has been able to help claimants be able to negotiate in a position of strength by providing these resources to them as they move forward in settling their full claim. And so I think that's a great innovation by Mr. Speaker, by this government, and one I'm sure that we'll take forward in future settlements. So thank you, Mr. Speaker. With those few words, I commend this bill to the House. Thank you, Mr.